The Yankee and the Brit. Yes, Yankee and the Brit. One is a genius, the other's a twit. On the radio, the beans have been spliced. The Yankee.
Hello, good evening.
Hey, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you doing, Sean?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Awesome. You are live on the Yankee and the Brit show.
Awesome.
You're pretty sure that was Sean, weren't you?
I'm hoping it's Sean.
It is. I was actually wondering, I was like, how did she know that was me before I even announced my name?
It says Alabama on the phone. We don't know anybody from that part of the country.
Well, we was just,
there you go.
We was just actually having a quick call in. We was giving away a Keith Sampson CD, and we was asking people to call in the show and give us their biggest bullshittest story about how we met Keith Sampson. And then someone called in, Donna Joe called in, and then you called in right there, and I thought, oh, it must be him. It must be him.
Yeah, I didn't want to be late.
Basically, all these country singers are trying to strangle the airwaves with all their thoughts, and they're scaring us.
They're scaring you?
Well, if you knew Keith Sampson and Donna Carroll, you'd probably be scared a little bit, too.
Well, if they scare y'all, I'm sure they scare me.
So how are you, and what's going on down yonder there? You no hurricane for you guys, right?
Oh, well, not yet. See, I'm down, I'm right here on the Georgia-Alabama line at Fort Bennett. So, we're getting a lot of people from Florida coming up here, so I mean all the gas is going up, all that stuff. But as of right now, we're having a cookout out here, grilling, watching some football.
Sounds like a plan.
Drinking a lot of beer.
What are you doing down there? I mean, are you playing, or you're not in the service, right?
I am in service. I've been in service for about 3 years now.
Oh, well, very good, very good. Thank you for your service, by the way.
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Oh, no, not that. The reason I say that is we went to, where'd we go? Was it McDonald's the other day?
Oh, I don't know.
Wherever we were, this guy obviously it was either still in the service or just got out. But he assumed the position when he stand behind the counter. He's got his hand behind his back. He's taking the order. Everything out of his mouth is yes, sir, no, sir, this, sir, yes, sir. And I'm assuming, I told him, I said, look, son, I said, you're in civvies now. I said, you can relax a little bit. And the guy still stood there at attention with his hand behind his back like he was waiting for his sergeant to chew him a new ass or something.
Oh, yeah, he was probably real green. He probably just got out of basic training.
Oh, he certainly was acting like he was driving me nuts. It's like, dude, just take my order. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I was the same way as soon as I got out. It took me a long time to adjust again to being normal, I guess you could say.
They really just drill that into you, huh?
Yeah, it's like mind washing.
I was really just going to say that. That's nothing like being brainwashed. Wow.
I know when I graduated basic training, me and my wife, my family, we went out to eat, and then I got done within like 20 seconds, and I was already standing up. I didn't even realize I was standing up until my wife was looking at me like I'm a fucking idiot.
Well, it is what it is, right?
Hey, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. It actually changed my outlook on a lot of things.
Well, I've heard that. My brother was in the Coast Guard. My dad was in the Army right after the Korean War. And, it said it changed them a little bit in respect of other people and things like that. But basically, my brother's converted back to a towhead. And, my dad is just my dad. He's always been the same way pretty much. Of course, I was little. I was born after he got home from the service, so I really don't know what he was like right out of the service. But he was still pretty straight standing and still walked in a soldier walk and things like that for a couple of years. Yeah,
when they say once a soldier, always a soldier, you're pretty much always a soldier. Whether you're in the service or whether you get out or you get kicked out, or you still have that mindset of discipline, and you're real stern. You look real stern to people, but at the end of the day, you're really not that stern. I'm not.
What are you doing? I mean, are you in any particular place, or I should say, what do I want to say? Not position, but I guess what's your rank? Just private?
No, I'm actually a sergeant. I got sergeant in March.
Well, isn't that interesting? Congratulations on that too. Do you follow in Lee Ermey's footsteps?
No, I wish.
Pile!
I wish.
Oh, you could be that tough. Look how far it got him being a tough ass like that.
Yeah.
Got to buck it up, soldier.
I don't like to be that tough. I'm really a big teddy bear at the end of the day.
So how'd you get into music? Have you been in it all your life?
Yeah, I actually started out in a rock and roll band when I was like probably about 13. We got a band together, and we won a few Battle of the Bands up in Birmingham, Alabama, and then we ended up splitting up, and then I started playing by myself a lot, and obviously I have a real thick, well, not real thick, but I have an accent, a country accent, and I was like, well,
You think?
I was like, well, I guess I'll try country. I didn't really like it at the time, and then once I started listening to it and playing it, I actually got to respect it more, and then it just kind of happened to where I just started falling into playing country music. So my music is more like rock and roll and country put together.
I'm guessing you were born and raised in Alabama?
Yes, yep. I was born in a little town called Guin, probably a population of about 900 people.
Where's your accent? What happened to that?
I guess the Army changed that because as soon as after I got out of basic training, I had no accent. I didn't have anything.
Wow, yeah, because it's not really prevalent. I mean, I hear it a little bit here and there with certain words, but
Yeah, but see, my wife is completely different. She has a real thick accent.
Oh, is she there? Stick her on the phone.
You want to talk to her?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me go find her.
you and your accents, you just love that, don't you?
You know, it all happens on the Yankee and the Brit show.
Hello, John Chico.
Hang on a second.
Leave it to you.
I know, he's running around the house now.
Where'd I put her at?
Santana. Yeah. They're all like, no.
Don't you want to talk to a Brit?
Here,
She wants to hear your accent, too.
here she is right here.
There's Donna with her accent.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Mighty fine. Let's hear some of that accent.
Well, what do you want to hear?
Oh, ain't she gorgeous?
Well, let me just fill you in. You know, my wife is British, so she just loves all the southern accents, the Texas accents, even mine when she seems to think I have one.
Well, hers is awesome. I was listening to it here on a different phone, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, where is this going from?"
5,000 miles over yonder.
Over yonder.
Over yonder.
It sounds a lot better when she says it.
Yes, I'm from over yonder.
Over yonder. That's awesome.
You guys are too much. Carry on, wife.
All right, we'll have him back then.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, we could have listened to her all night.
Hey, they want you to keep talking. It was like they can listen to you all night. You can put them to sleep.
like she does you, right?
Hey, yeah.
Oh, I won't stir up
She's
no
real
more.
good at that.
I won't stir up any more of that shit. You've been playing since you were 13 or so. Do you play guitar?
Yeah, I play guitar. I play drums, bass. I tried to play the piano, but I ain't really grasped that one yet.
I love that picture you sent over here for us for that poster. The hat, the glasses, looking pretty all down home and southern there.
I try to stay true to myself, but I've kind of gotten away from the cowboy hat look because my head's so big that I can't even hardly. My hats have to be like custom made.
Now I was about to say the opposite. I was about to say the hat looks bigger than the whole of you.
No, that hat was really squeezing the life out of my head. I had a real bad headache after that.
Well, you know what they say, don't get too big on yourself.
Yeah, but man, I got to where I can't wear a cowboy hat no more.
Oh, man, what are you doing, wife?
Okay, let's shut up about
Supposed
that.
to be
'cause I'll
talking to the
giggling
man
all
about his
night.
music. All right, so you got a band? Does anybody play with you? Do you play out regular or no?
Well, I had a show last night, and they ended up. I don't mean to talk bad about this place, but they gave me some spoiled lemons in my water, so I ended up getting sick about third set.
Oh,
Couldn't even finish the last set, and then they wanted to be an asshole about paying me, so I just told them to pay the band and just leave me alone. I was ready to get home, lay down, get something in my stomach or something, because those lemons they gave me.
yeah,
weren't.
I guess. Wow. Where was that at? Was that in Georgia?
Yeah, well, it was actually in Alabama. It's I live in Phoenix City, Alabama, but I work in Fort Benning, Georgia.
Oh,
Pretty
all
much, it's right on the line. So it was one of these little honky-tonk bars out here that really nobody went to. I had a good time until I got sick, until I started getting sick.
So how do you manage to play out and you're still in the service? I'm confused here.
Well, my chain of command is very supportive of what I do. See, what a lot of people don't know about the Army is if you make the Army look good, then you make the Army look good, if that makes sense.
Yeah, got it.
So with me, I do a lot of traveling and playing music, and as long as I'm making them look good and I'm not doing anything stupid, then they support it.
So do they back you up? I mean, they help you with any of this, or do they just say, yeah, go ahead and do your thing?
No, they just tell me to go ahead and do my thing. But I mean, like when they have like ceremonies and stuff, they want me to come up and sing the national anthem and do stuff like that. Just represent, pretty much like a recruiting tool, if that makes sense.
So you still have to report in, though, right?
Oh yeah, I still work every day. I'm on leave right now, but I work every day, usually Monday through Friday.
There's the key. You're on leave. Now I understand how you're doing that part. All right.
Yeah, I'm on leave right now, but as long as it's not like really conflicting with work, then they don't really care.
Do you have any CDs out?
I don't have any CDs. The only thing I've only put that one single out right now that was on YouTube. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I've been pretty much just making people want my music more. So I've just been kind of holding out on putting some more music out there.
Ah.
You have plans for more songs? I only found that one on YouTube, really, and some live ones. But I just found that one studio version was all.
Oh yeah, that's the only studio version one I have out right now. But I do have plans to put some more out. I plan on releasing the EP within probably around 2018. Somewhere in there.
Who was the band? Was that a studio band that played with you?
That was actually, believe it or not, that was one person, and he did all the music in that whole song.
Wow, sounds awesome.
Yep. He I don't know who he used to play for, but I guess he's a professional player, and he mixed it and mastered it, and he played the organ, the banjo. He played everything that you hear in that song. He played it.
Wow, it sounds great.
Besides the vocals.
Yeah, sounds good. Now, how long you've been? You said you started out as a rock and roller, and you got into the country thing. So, is there anybody else in your family musically inclined, or just you?
Well, my first cousin, she can sing really, really good. She sings country, but as far as playing, no, it's just me.
Does your wife ever sing with you?
No, but she can play guitar though. She'll tell you she can't, but she can.
But she can't sing.
She can sing. She says she can't sing, but she can sing.
I see. Sounds like a few more years together, you'll have that all figured out.
Yeah. Well, see, her daddy plays all the time too. He plays and sings, and he plays the harmonica. He used to play a lot before he got this new job that he works at. So I mean, she knows music. She's just kind of shy.
I see. Oh, she sounds really shy to me.
That was called being put on the spot.
Oh, I see.
She'll talk to you all day, but as far as playing, she gets shy.
She'll talk to you all day, but does she have anything to say?
Yeah, she has plenty to say to me.
I'm just jerking her chain a little bit.
So the song that you have out, did you write that song?
Santana's daddy, my wife's daddy, actually, he wrote that song and he let me cut it in the studio.
Ah.
What is it about?
Well, pretty much it's about him and I guess his ex-old lady. She was, I guess...
I just love you being yourself, man. His ex-old lady. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, well, they were going through some things, and he was sitting around one time when she was asleep, and she was dreaming. She was dreaming about, I guess, this other dude, and I guess he got tired of being haunted by a memory that wasn't even his, and so pretty much that whole song pretty much spun off that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll say that sounds like trouble.
I thought it was a really cool concept of the song, so I asked him if I can cut it, and he said, "Yeah, go ahead." I'm not going to cut it, so I ended up cutting it.
Well, we're going to play that tune when we finish up here, but yeah, that's very interesting. I can't wait to hear it again, so I can put that all together now.
Yeah, just check it out. You know, he's awake. He gets up, makes a pot of coffee, and smokes a cigarette, and just trying to figure out how he can leave before she falls asleep again. It's pretty much how the whole song. Pretty much how the whole song is.
Just set the alarm for snooze when she starts talking in her sleep. Hit the highway.
Yep.
What you got plans now for the future? You got any? I mean, what are you looking to do in the near future?
Well, I was signed to this agency in Nashville before they started doing Nashville stuff, and it kind of pissed me off a little bit. So I tried out for American Idol. I made the first 2 rounds, and then last week, well, actually Thursday, I went up there and I didn't make that round. Oh, so I'm still on the fence. I don't know if I'm going to stay in the service or I'm going to get out and pursue this music thing. I don't know yet. I'm just playing it by ear.
Well, if you stay in the service, once you after your first 4 years, I mean, what, you could take an office job or something and still be able to go out and play and get in the studio and things? Wouldn't that give you more time?
Well, it just depends on where I go. See, I'm in a combat MOS, combat job, so it just depends on where I get stationed at, pretty much. Right now I got it pretty easy because I just teach. So I don't really do much of field exercises and all that stuff. I'm in a non-deployable unit, so I don't have to worry about none of that right now.
Are you in any position where you guys may be called out if Hurricane Irma really takes a good bite out of Florida? Will you be involved in that?
Not that I know of, but it's very possible. Usually they use the National Guard for that kind of stuff, but it is possible for me to get called down there to do something.
Keith Sampson, who is another really good singer, he's got a great CD. We're giving his CD away tonight. He wants to know, do you write songs that aren't recorded? Do you have any written, I guess, that you haven't recorded yet?
Oh, yeah, I have a lot of songs that I've written that I hadn't recorded, just kind of in a notebook.
And Donna Carroll, another great singer. She's from Georgia, and boy, what a gal, man. I love her music. She wants to know how old you are.
How old am I?
Yeah.
Take a guess.
I'm going to guess about mid-20s, maybe.
22.
Is at least 94 and a half.
I'm 22 years old.
No.
Yep. I just turned 22 in February.
Quite a deep voice for a young guy like that.
You think I have a deep voice? A lot of people say my voice is high.
No. Well, it depends. I mean, when you were just talking normal there, being yourself, it sounds kind of deep. But then when you get a little excited, it does get a little higher, yeah. But that's just natural.
Yeah, that's true. I have drank a lot of beer today, too, so...
That helps set the mood, doesn't it?
Yeah, it always helps me be myself when you have a little alcohol in you.
Well, that's what we want you to do. Just be yourself. You can cuss, you can swear, you can raise Cain, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I was listening to y'all before I called, and y'all was talking about a bullshit story, and I was like, wow, I can actually cuss on the radio.
Well, you can always win a Keith Sampson CD.
I was going to say, that's the only reason he really called him was to win a Keith Sampson CD.
Because I just did an interview with 96.1, which is like I guess an international radio station, and they was telling me how I couldn't cuss, how I couldn't do this, and blah blah blah. So I kind of cut that interview kind of short. It's probably about a minute long.
How you couldn't do this? What did they mean? You couldn't do this, couldn't do that?
I couldn't, like, politics. Couldn't really talk about politics, and I couldn't swear. Couldn't do none of that. I just had to short, sweet, to the point, and then that was it.
Oh, geez, we don't talk about politics because I think pretty much anybody that's a politician's an asshole. That's the only reason.
Yeah, I hate politics. I just wish.
I'm so sick of that bullshit. I got no use for that crap, you know. But other than that, hell, we don't give a shit what you say. I mean, it's your reputation on the line, so you're free to say whatever you want.
that's a very,
we will happily ruin it for you.
I probably don't need no help ruining mine.
I hope your master sergeant isn't listening.
Oh, no, hopefully not.
I heard what you said, son.
I didn't say that. That's not me. My last name is actually Wallace, so you got the wrong guy. I don't know who you're talking about.
That was the Strohs talking.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
What kind of beer are you drinking?
Right now I'm drinking good old Natural Light.
Ugh. I'm not a beer drinker anyways. I'm a whiskey drinker. I like my bourbon. I can't do beer for some reason. Never could.
See, whiskey makes me crazy. I can't drink whiskey. I can't drink none of that liquor stuff because it makes me go absolutely batshit crazy.
Did he say liquor stuff? Stuff. Say stuff again.
Stuff. Stuff.
Did he say sir?
No, he said stuff.
Oh. I was going to say, I didn't hear him say sir. See, he's already skipping out on that Army thing.
So do you have any plans to do any more, like any gigs in bars and things?
Yeah, I'm trying to land a few gigs around here. It's kind of hard because, I mean, locally you have like a few bands that pretty much just run like the local bar scene, and they're friends with people who own the bar and all this nonsense. And then me just coming in here, I'm not from here, so I'm just coming in and just trying to promote my music to these bars, and they just look at me because they don't know me, and so either I get a gig for like $100 for 4 hours, or they're just like, nah, we got this other dude coming in, blah 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 blah.
They won't pay $100 for 4 hours?
Oh yeah, that's what I got paid last night. Was $100 for 4 hours.
You got to up your ante there a little bit.
Yeah, well, I only did it because they didn't know me. That was the only reason.
That's the thing about people. They won't certain places. They won't have you there because you've not got the experience there. But how do you get the experience there without
exactly?
Are you talking about little honky tonks, or are you talking about a pretty decent venue?
No. This one last night was a honky tonk. It was a honky tonk.
Oh, jeez. Christ, they sell that much beer in 15 minutes in a place like that.
Yeah, it was fun, but like I said, I ended up eating those spoiled lemons, and I got sick, and then the owner wanted to get pissed off at me because I didn't play the last hour.
Well, so it's their fault.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I was like, listen, just pay the dude that's playing with me so I can go home and take some medicine or something.
That's insane. What's the matter with these people?
I don't know. There's some crazy people there, but like me, I don't really do it for the money anyway. I just do it because I love to do it.
Well, it's good for you in the end because you're getting the experience. But come on, can't expect to go out there for free.
No, I'm not going to play for free. not for 4 hours. That's a long time.
Yeah, crap! I can't even stand to sit here for 3 hours anymore at my age. I don't want to do it.
They don't understand how the preparation that goes into.
What happened there?
Hey, we're losing your signal.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, stand on your left leg and hop up and down.
I am in Alabama. The signal sucks down here. No, I work in Georgia. I live in Alabama.
So you're in Alabama right now?
Yep, I'm on Alabama soil right now.
I think it's the beer. I swear you said you were in Georgia.
No. I work in Georgia.
All right, then. We got that straightened out, at least on my end.
Yeah, I work in Georgia. I live in Alabama.
So how do who's the band that plays with you now? Just a bunch of friends or just anybody you can get a hold of?
Just pretty much anybody I can find that's willing to play with me right now. I have a pretty legit band back in Northwest Alabama, which is where I'm from. But I don't get paid enough down here for them to travel all the way down here for like maybe $60 a piece. That's just not enough money for them to travel 4.5 hours down here to play.
So how do you just round up some band members when you need them? I mean, it's not that easy, is it?
No, it's really not, but I got lucky and I ended up going to this open mic night one time, and I got up there and sang a few songs, and then this group of people just started playing with me, and then after that, we just kind of clicked, and they said they would be willing to work with me, as long as the money's right, but they're always down just to work with me.
Isn't that funny? We'd love to play. We'd be glad to play with you if the money's right.
Yeah, because they were asking me a bunch of questions and what I've done in my music career and blah, 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 blah. So once I told them, like, pretty much everything I've accomplished in my music career, I was like, well, yeah, we'll play with you as long as we get paid.
Jeez, doesn't anybody just do it for fun anymore?
So I was like, well, ain't that a bitch?
I'm telling you. There's nothing better than a good jam session. I don't play anything. I wish I could, but I don't love to sit around and watch them.
The only thing you play around with is your dick.
Shut up.
He's got it in his hand right now.
Why do I have to tolerate this?
Because you're married to me.
Yeah, you ain't running away from that one.
I knew there was something wrong. You ought to laugh, you bitch.
So,
bloody twat.
What random question can we ask him?
Jeez,
I
got 10 questions for you.
Seeing as we're totally unprepared this evening.
We were never prepared for anything.
I know.
Ask me.
Yes, what shall I ask you? All right, next question. Husband? We are totally unprepared tonight.
Is there anything you'd like to add? I mean, I got some questions for you, 10 questions for you when we're basically finished.
Yes, I know what I meant.
But Donna has a question.
Yes. Where can people purchase your music? How can they find you online?
It says right there on the picture, iTunes. Can't you read it? Right there. See that?
I wasn't going to say that, but...
How do we know who's looking at that picture right now? I can't see for that bloody big hat. And his ginormous head.
You mean? I about to say you mean the big head, not the hat.
Yeah, I was trying to be
small
nice.
compared to my.
So how can these guys purchase your music? I mean, I see it's on iTunes. I see that by looking at the picture. But can it be purchased anywhere else?
Okay, well, yes, it is on iTunes. You can go to Spotify. You can listen to it for free on Spotify, and you can also find it on Google Play and YouTube.
All right.
And do you have any website, Facebook pages, any of those?
Yeah, my Facebook page is Sean Kennedy. You can also follow my personal page, which is Sean Wallace. If you go to YouTube and just type in Sean Kennedy and just type in Sean Kennedy Haunted, it should just bring up my whole channel, and you can go in there and check out all the live music to have on there, and also my single that's on there.
And it's Sean, S-E-A-N, just for people that can't spell.
You know, a lot of people actually misspell that. It is S-E-A-N.
Yeah, some of the Yankees probably don't understand that, but I get it.
A lot of people call me Sean, and they spell it S-H-A-W-N. I actually got called Shane last night. I don't know how they got Shane out of S-E-A-N, but
well, Shane Kennedy has got quite a good ring to it.
Yeah, it does, but I was confused on how they even got that SCA in.
Shane Kennedy. Hey, Shane.
Don't even have an H in it anywhere.
Golly. Oh, wait, that's your partner in the bunk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Sean. All righty. Well, where do we go from here? I didn't know it was going to be so short.
Do you have your 10 famous boring questions?
I do have my 10 famous
These really
boring
are
questions.
boring.
Oh, gosh.
If
So
you
you
want to
got 10
skip
questions
this
for me.
bit, just put the phone down.
Yeah, they're serious questions, though. I mean,
Serious?
up.
10 questions that are serious.
So
Okay.
make sure that you've got your tin foil on your head so that you don't lose signal during these 10 interesting questions. You cannot miss this.
Let me walk out here to the road so I don't lose
I'm
service.
sending you back to Britain. Shut up. My turn. Damn women. Swear to God. All right, numero uno. What's your favorite word?
My favorite word. My favorite word.
Is not a word.
Probably shit.
Who?
Shit. I say shit a lot.
Shit. Oh, shit. All right. Number two. What is your least favorite word?
Oh, gosh. My least favorite word. Can it be words? Like a phrase?
Anything you want. It's your show.
My least favorite phrase is, honey, can you do this for me?
You don't like saying that, huh?
No.
Or you don't
I
like
do not
your honey
like that.
saying it to you.
It depends on what she's asking.
Sounds like a suck-up phrase to
Well,
me.
you're supposed to say, yes, my love, anything for you, my love.
And until it involves like taking the trash out or cleaning the house or doing laundry or something like
Like
that.
I say,
Oh,
yes,
come on,
love, anything
dude,
for you,
you're
my love.
supposed to take the trash out.
I'll take it out, but
You're supposed to clean the house, too, because you know damn well that's the only way anything gets done right if you do it yourself.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Cook your own meals, wash your own clothes, then nothing gets screwed up.
Yeah, okay. She's right behind me just redoing everything that I do.
I bet she is. You gotta love a woman like that. I love you so much, honey, but Jesus Christ, can't you get your clothes folded the right damn way?
I don't even attempt to fold the clothes anymore. I just let her do all of it.
I don't either. I just stuff them in the drawer because I know what they're gonna look like when I take them out. Same way they did when I put them in.
Yep.
Number 3, what turns you on?
Oh man. Probably. I was not ready for these questions. What turns me on? I do like it when she nibbles on my ear. She don't do it much, but now that she's listening, then she knows.
Oh, baby. Number 4, what turns you off?
What turns me off?
When she doesn't swallow.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. That's a good one.
All right, number 5, what sound do you love?
What sound do I love?
Mescal!
It could be any sound.
Yeah, anything you want.
I do like a good moan every now and again.
Nothing like a good orgasm.
As in like like a screaming woman, or you like to moan, you like to nag. Nag, nag,
A screaming
No,
woman,
like
a screaming woman, or a screaming goat?
Not a goat. Not a goat. Not a goat.
I just wanted to be sure.
Not a goat.
I could get very jealous.
I definitely don't do the whole goat thing.
All right, so what sound do you love? A good moan, then.
Yep.
What sound do you hate?
This might sound very weird for me because
Nothing you could say would sound weird.
That sound. I cannot stand really loud vehicles for some reason.
You mean like them redneck rebel boys that put that big old 45-inch pipe on the back of their trucks and it echoes all across the country?
Yeah, see, I do have a jacked up truck that's on 35s, but it's not like obnoxiously loud. I don't like loud vehicles for some reason.
You mean like a bad exhaust system or something?
Yeah, something like that. If I can hear your car in my house, it's probably too loud.
What kind of truck you got?
I got a Ford F-150 King
Yes,
Ranch.
sir! Winner, chicken dinner. Gotta love that right there. Ford man. All right, now we're talking.
Oh yeah, I've always owned Fords my whole life. I got a Ford Ranger, a Ford F-150, and a Ford Mustang GT.
I've only slipped and had a Chevy once in the 70s, and I've always been a Ford man.
To my buddy that's over here listening right now, he's a Chevy man, so I hope I made him proud by saying I'm a proud Ford man.
He'll be all right. He'll get over it or be mad a long time, one or the other.
We're still going to drink beer, so it don't matter.
Well, that's when the fight will start.
Oh, no, we ain't going to fight. I hope not.
Number 7, what's your favorite curse word?
Fuck. I like fuck a lot.
Well, I like to fuck a lot, too.
I love too.
What profession, other than yours, and you can either choose Army or musician, would you like to attempt?
To attempt.
Yes.
Probably music. I mean, because the Army's cool and all, but you know, I like music. I actually enjoy to do music, to write music, to play music. I actually enjoy it. Like I said earlier, I don't even like the money. The money is good with music and all, but I mean, you don't. If you come with me with, I didn't play the last set for an example, and you tell me, well, I'm not going to pay you for that last set because you didn't play. I'm like, all right, dude, we'll just pay them so I can get the fuck on.
Them dumb lemons.
My whole thing with music is I just like the feel of it. That, you know, when you hit that chill factor, that's when you nailed it.
Yeah, there's nothing about. I mean, playing music, especially with a bunch of guys you don't even know, and it's everybody just comes together. There's no better feeling than that to me.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Number 9, what profession would you not like to do?
Well, see, I was real big in sports. I played sports my whole life, but I probably would not want to play professional sports at all.
No, I wouldn't either. Even as much as they pay. What good is it if you're all beat up and retarded in the end?
Yeah, you're beat up and you can't really do anything, and then all the politics that play into that too. Politics plays into everything that you do pretty much, but especially in sports. 'Cause, I mean, at least in music, you actually have the freedom of speech, and you have a following. Maybe if somebody agrees with you, but if you like Colin Kaepernick, I don't agree with what he's doing, but to me, he has a freedom of speech, and if that's what he believes, that's what he believes. And now he don't have a job because of that. If that makes sense.
Right. Makes perfect sense. Number 10, the last question. The serious question. The question of all questions. Shut up. Are you done over there, Popeye?
Fine.
That's embarrassing. Anyways, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you get to the pearly gates?
Well, man, that is a good question. Well, I would hope for him to welcome me in with open arms. Like, come on, my son, you made it. That's what I really want to hear.
I'm hoping he'll even talk to me.
Take a look at me or something, please.
At least acknowledge my existence like the people on Earth don't do.
Exactly.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, that's the end of that. Thank you. Good answers, too. So now what's your plan? What are you going to do the rest of the night? You're going to party?
Oh, yeah, well, I'm definitely going to party. I'm going to crack open some more beer, smoke a few more cigarettes, and hopefully I might get lucky tonight. I don't know.
Put them fags out. Hey, yeah, your girlfriend might give you a good nibble.
I hope so.
Nothing wrong with a good nibble and knob. Can't beat that.
That puts an exclamation point on the end of the sentence. At the end of the night, when that happens, that knows that was a fulfilled day. You've accomplished everything you need to do in that whole day. You got drunk, smoked cigarettes, played a little guitar, and you got laid at the end of the night. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What the hell, man? I lived for those nights when I was your age.
I'm living for that right now, in this moment.
I can barely remember being your age, as a matter of fact.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. You ain't forgot the 20s now.
I'm 59.
Oh, it's still fresh on your brain then.
Yeah, well, some things just don't work like they used to.
I'll remind you how it goes later, husband. I'll show you which hole. Any hole's a goal. You know that.
30 seconds later, he'd probably sleep.
Yep, 3 pumps and a squirt.
Yeah, just remember, Sean, any hole's a goal when you got the night covered.
Oh, as long as it goes in, that's fine on me.
Yeah, getting it out might be a little dangerous, but you'll be all right. Yeah. You'll figure it out. You're a man that likes to think on his feet or on his back.
Yeah, either way, it's fine with me.
Well, hey, man, thank you a million times, man. And next time you get on a real radio station, let me know how that goes.
Yeah, I'll definitely call back up here and let you know how I didn't enjoy it.
That'll make our whole night, believe me.
Like I said, I just had one Thursday, and I just did not enjoy that at all.
Well, you should have changed all that. You should have just started letting your mouth run in the hell with it.
Are we still talking about getting laid here?
No.
Oh, what's he talking about?
He already got laid. It's all gone over.
Oh, well, what happened on Thursday?
We're talking about his interviews with other radio stations.
Oh!
Keep up if you can.
You know, I'm struggling with the accent of yours.
One thing I got to tell you there, Sean.
I'm sat here like thinking, he's gone from this conversation to that conversation, and I don't even know what happened in between.
One thing I got to tell you, the Brits are not very intelligent, so...
Squeeze
They might be a little slow.
Oh!
Yes, slow, but boy, are they effective.
They have to be a little bit slow if they can't keep up with my accent. Just saying.
I think she likes your wife's accent more than yours.
Yeah, get your wife back on the phone.
Come on, Alfred, back up. Go on, buddy. All right, that's Alfred, the on-air radio dog.
It's more like a horse. We have a Great Dane, and he's like a giant.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it. You're a great guy. Had a lot of fun. Thank you for being yourself. That's a big plus right there.
Hey, I appreciate y'all having me on here, man. I can't thank y'all enough. I'm glad I could be myself on like a radio station or anything like that. 'Cause it's hard for people nowadays to even be themselves without somebody looking down on them. I hate that.
Not over here, man. Come on back anytime. You got some shit to spout off about? Bring it on.
I'll definitely call you then. Don't let me get good and drunk and call up here.
Yeah, when you got
if we don't like it, we just hang up on you.
Shut up a minute.
I'm talking over here.
when you're releasing your EP, don't forget to post up on the Yankee and the Brit Facebook page, and yes, call in and let us all know about it.
Oh,
Okay.
What?
and don't forget to send an autographed copy for our Yankee and the Brit
Wall of Shame.
I'll gladly be up there. I'm gonna send you like a 20-foot poster of me up there.
Yeah.
Bring it, baby, bring it. I haven't finished painting the inside of the cabin yet, so bring it. That'll help cover up some of the bad spots.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
What the hell's that?
Sounds like a plane about to crash.
Yeah, I heard that over the phone. That didn't sound too good.
Damn. Oh, they're pretty close around here. We're in the line for DFW, so there's jets and planes and God knows what else goes over here. Helicopters, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force.
Everybody.
I saw a ship sail over once. I think the Marines.
Oh, will you
even went over
boys
here
shut up a minute. Mrs. Dave in the chat room says, if you're ever in Ohio, they would love to have you at the Bozos, which is the Truckin' Bozos Bar and Grill. I think Mrs. Dave was after a cheap plug there. But, yeah, the Truckin' Bozos Bar and Grill.
Yeah, that's right.
They have some awesome bands on there, some great people on there.
If you ever get to Ohio or you're going up that way and you want to play a gig up there, Truckin' Bozos, great place to go, man. You'll love it. All good people. The Summers are some great people.
That Dave's a bit weird, though, isn't he?
If you need the information how to get a hold of them, let us know. We'll hook you up. If not, get up there and Truckin' Bozos. You got yourself a gig in Ohio.
Awesome. I'll definitely take that. If y'all just send me, you can send it through Facebook or email. Just send me the information, and I'll definitely get in touch with them.
That'd make a nice weekend trip for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've never been that far north. So
Well,
You mean you've not been so far up yonder?
up yonder? No, I ain't been up yonder before.
You can take your wife, make a vacation out, and tell, honey, let's go see how the Yankees live.
They might run us off from up there, to be honest.
Not this place. They'd like to have you.
Yeah, just if y'all would just send me the information, I'll be glad to come up there and play.
Well, we'll make sure you get it. All right, man.
Thank y'all.
Thank you very much, Sean. Appreciate it.
And where's his bloody song? Have you got his song ready?
I do.
Oh, all right then. This is Sean Kennedy with Haunted.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thank
Bye.
you, sir. Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network.
We sing it live tonight.
What are we doing now?
The Yankee and the Brit. The Yankee and the Brit. One is a genius, the other's a twit. On the radio, the genes have been spliced. The Yankee and the Brit, 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 Brit. Big bum.